And we're back, see? Yeah. All right. Those of you who were cowering in corners or laying on the ground, you can pick yourselves up, dust yourselves off. The doors are loosely hanging open. Silently. Darkness.
Don't worry, guys. I saved all of us.
I'm gonna walk up to Brommus and be like, turn around. Did I shit myself?
Are we still frightened, panic, shaken?
For a few minutes, yeah.
As he asked me that question, he's so tall that I don't have to bend down. He just turns around and my face is in his ass. Said, "You didn't shit yourself. You cut one right off a turd."
Oh no, not again.
I have the perfect advice. Clean it up with your underwear. Get rid of them. Move on with your day. You will not have underwear moving forward.
Get Alafair to prestidigitate it away.
I take off my underwear and I kind of stuff it in the corner, hoping no one sees it. But there's clearly a smell.
Your shit underwear at the entrance of the dungeon.
You know how...
What is that smell?
You know how in, like, labyrinths, you're supposed to, like, use chalk or something and mark the passages you've already been? It's just it's like this whole smear of shit along the walls.
I got this one covered, guys. As well as the walls and my pants. And a little bit of that door handle.
Which door handle?
The exit one.
Well, there's three.
The one to back outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's smeared with poop.
Because that's the way we came from.
Nice. See that. All right.
Yeah,
well,
so guys, you know, I know everybody's a little bit stirred up right now, but it seems as if we've got to use our noggins here to get rid of these haunts.
Is there supposed to be a map, Chase?
Yeah.
Have to scroll all the way down.
Or zoom out.
Oh, yeah.
It's very dark inside. Much dark. Very scary.
Should we pick a door?
Yeah.
You know, my father used to always say right is always right, so I think we should go left.
as they're saying that, like, I'm like brushing myself off, cleaning myself up, and I go ahead and cast Create Water and Frost Armor.
Okay. That takes up like a minute or so.
I don't know why I have Aspect of the Owl
on. Which way do you guys want to go?
I don't care, man.
Your dad always said, right's right. Let's go left.
Yeah, let's go left. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Oh, I turned on.
All right. You want me to lead the way?
Yeah, hold on.
I'm gonna lead the way.
Let me defog for you. Give me a sec.
I'd also like to light up a torch.
Okay.
You know what?
Double check.
Forgot I have dancing lights and I can cast it whenever I want. Do the lights move with us?
So dancing lights you control. It's concentration. So.
Oh, I'd have to stay there.
Yeah, but no, you don't have to stay still. You can move around, but it's like you're casting it like all the time while you have it active, and you can send it places. Like you can like make them fly 40 feet out or whatever the limitations on the spell, whatever it says. or have them near you, or send them to go help somebody else or something. But you're concentrating. So in combat, you have to maintain that concentration.
The lights go out.
Yeah, or if you want to use another spell or use that hand for something else, then the lights go out.
So basically that means
gives you
that
100
there's a
feet.
concentration check anytime somebody attacks him.
Correct. Or he has to make like a skill check to jump over a chasm or avoid falling rocks or something of that nature.
Got it.
I'm just going to use dancing lights in this room so we can all see.
Okay. Well, dilapidated and moldy, as you enter this once abandoned office, you can see numerous files, documents, parchments, scrolls, some sort of record or archives.
Can we examine the documents?
You may.
Am
What
I
would you like, my
able?
friend?
Am I able to study the orrery, or is this the same day as last time I used it?
Should be the same day, so you're at 30% currently.
Okay.
Also, at this point, am I still frightened?
How many minutes have passed, do you think?
You know, I took a little rest in there. We were, the shit stuff was going on. I would say about 8 minutes have passed.
Anyone who's frightened can demote themselves to shaken.
Can I take shaken off?
You may not.
All right.
Make your will save next
we-
time, bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
I would
Well,
like
I
to
didn't-
examine the documents for pertinent information that would help our group in this dungeon.
I never made it past shaken. That's what I was saying. I didn't know because everyone.
And I did not mean to click off right there.
Go ahead and I guess could do history or local. Oh, all right. Yeah, what you find, at least with a cursory glance, is years and years worth of records of prisoner transfers, cell movements, births, deaths, executions, that sort of thing. Given enough time, probably several hours, you could put together enough stuff to aid you on research in any particular avenue, such as prisoners themselves or maybe historical events prior to the fire that took place. But it would take some time.
You guys want to spend the time to decipher these documents and see if there's any information in here that would help us in our journey?
It's more or less like it's like using the library of Petros's house. If you had something you wanted to research, you could come back here, spend the time, and get like a bonus on said research.
Okay.
I think we need to clear the castle first, and then we'll have the prison. Then we'll have all the time we need to look at stuff.
Is there anything else in here? Can we perception? Is there a door on the other side, or?
Yeah, you should be able to see the two doors to the left, unless
these the white things are doors.
Yes.
Okay. So do you guys want to continue to go this way, or would you like to turn back to a separate door? I mean, there's two doors on this side as well.
I'd like to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep moving forward, boys. I'm gonna go over to this door and open it.
All right.
I'm also going to move my dancing lights into the next room once I am inside of the room.
All right. Stand by 1 sec. Okay.
Warden's office.
The smell of mildew and rot greets you as you enter the spacious office. A long desk and chair sit to the south, while to the northwest, a narrow alcove contains a closed and locked safe. decades of layers of thick dust coat everything in sight. I knew as soon as you moved.
Who can unlock saves?
I mean, I have a +9 to disable device.
To the northwest, so it's that box. Oh, I guess it's not actually marked, but yeah. That'd be northeast. But sure, we'll call it that.
Well, there's only place the box. There's no box over
Yeah, I don't understand. I guess it's because it's like in the alcove in the corner or something. I don't know.
I mean, how visibly is it locked? Is it literally just like a padlock or like what?
Oh no, it's a tumbler safe.
Do you guys think I should take a crack at it?
I think you could open this easily.
Well,
Can I check the desk for a key? See if it was left behind?
You certainly
you
can.
just had to.
Go ahead and roll perception. You spot ledgers, handwritten notes, a small locket. It's not worth anything, but has one of those 1800 style photos of the warden and what looks to be his wife.
I take the locket and put it on.
No keys. Interesting. All right.
That thing could be cursed. Like,
You have an aneurysm and you die. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Well,
all right, roll 1d100.
Yeah, it's like no pertinent information in the desk and no key.
Okay.
At least not here.
Well, Alafair, have a crack at it.
There is a slot for a key on the safe. It's not like tumbler only, but it's like allows you to bypass the tumbler if you had it.
Okay.
can I roll perception or anything to see if it like is potentially rigged or trapped or if there's anything suspicious?
Yeah.
Can I also
Go ahead and
detect magic on it?
yeah.
Do you just want me to roll perception?
Yeah, let's have you do that. It looks secure and otherwise untouched, as evidenced by that thick layer of dust, but there's no obvious traps, no outward indication of anything untoward.
Right. And then detect magic?
Just you guys.
I'll like put my ear up to it and start, moving the tumblers. Oh my god.
Oof.
Jesus, dude.
Not quite.
That's with a +12.
Damn, so you rolled a 3?
Jeez.
Oh no, you rolled a 5 because of shaken, I think. Still. All right. I'll give you 2 more tries before you would reasonably say we'll have to try again later.
As I don't get it the first time, I'll kind of like direct everyone to the doors. Like, because I'm so focused on this thing. Be like, hey, make sure no one's fucking coming. Is there another door out of here? Or just
I go stand at this door.
Just that one up there.
Weapons drawn, ready to brawl.
As you walk past, you hear Telos whisper in the back of your mind, like, "Tell him try 0000."
Hey, my sword told me for you to try 0000.
I'll just be like, yeah.
No, seriously, like my sword probably knows. Just try it one time, and if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
I only have 2 shots at it. Right?
No, I would say that doesn't count if you did that.
All right.
I was hoping you'd say that's what I already did.
I'll give it a shot. I'll like look at his sword and see it like. You said there's like a spiral in it, right? Because we obviously can't hear it speak. It only speaks to him. Then you say there's like some lifelike part of it when you look at it, yeah?
Yeah. It has a sort of a quintessence of its own.
Right. I'll just like shrug my shoulders and be like, all right, I can try it. Do you want me to roll disable device while trying 0000?
Yeah. Oh. Closer. You hear a few clicks, but it's still steadfast.
All right. I'll kind of look back
You're
at
an
it.
idiot, Telos.
I'll like lean back and like and kick it. And I'll like take a deep breath. Would my burst of insight wouldn't give me any? That's just charisma. Would that be a charisma roll? Because it's like.
Well, you can see what. I think it's a dex. You could check if you go to your skills.
It says charisma, intelligence, and wisdom.
You could use it and attempt to give yourself a bonus.
Okay.
I'd say if you want to burn it, you can use it, and then you'd have to make a history check. See if you could maybe remember plumbing some strange piece of information that might be the combination. A pretty hard check, probably like a.
Would I get a bonus to the check also?
From burst of insight, yeah.
Okay.
So.
Burn one of those.
Yeah, it'd be history. It'd be history plus 8. You're looking for an 18.
Oh, come on, baby. That's easy. That's easy. Oh!
Oh.
28?
You remember somewhere, searching for knowledge, hearing about things you read or heard someone make mention. Maybe it was at the memorial itself that the warden and his wife were married in 4611 AR. And so I would say you can make a disable device check plus 4.
4611. Spin the tumblers.
Is it 26?
Yeah.
Click, 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 click. Boom. And the door opens.
Oh, like in Pulp Fiction, when he opens up the briefcase, he's just like, oh yeah, it's here. What do I see?
It's a pouch full of coins. Of 500 gold worth. 4 potions marked to cure moderate wounds. 3 potions marked lesser restoration. 2 potions marked remove disease. And several out-of-date documents relating to shift schedules, transfer dates, guard salaries, payroll, etc.
That's it.
That's it.
I'll just
That's it?
I'll just alert the group, be like, I got it, and I'll have them come take a look at everything.
Very nice.
I
So,
don't have any.
I assume we'll
healing
split
potions.
this.
Yeah.
Put the list in general.
All right, so there's 4 of these, so everybody take 1.
Well, don't some
Blake,
people already
Blake,
have
you can
healing
take
potions?
mine.
Yeah, I was
Blake,
gonna
you
say
can take mine.
I have none.
But I
So
could
that
use
would
a
give-
potion. I think he said there was a potion to cure disease or something.
Remove disease, yep. 2 of
I
them.
could use that.
I put it in general if you want to look at the list.
Yeah, I still got a potion of cure light wounds if someone.
These are moderate wounds, though.
I'll take a moderate then.
Fat little 2d8.
So I'll take 2 of the moderates, and then lesser restoration. Josh, you can have one of the. You guys can split those up because I have 2 of the bigger ones. I
What
just feel
does-
like when I do get hit, I get hit hard because I'm like, I don't know. And then remove disease should probably go to Widegrowl and Valan, I would imagine, right?
I'm gonna take
I
one of
mean, based on what we saw in you know recently with you know Brommus's penis, I think that you should drink one right now.
Yeah, I need one. I don't have any kind of like protect from undead or anything.
Mm-hmm. I don't want one. I was just saying, I don't know who would be best to. I mean, I want one, obviously, but who would be best for.
Restoration or remove disease? I'll tell you what lesser restoration does, just so you guys know. So it dispels any magical effects reducing one of the subject's ability scores or cures 1d4 points of temporary ability damage. Eliminates any fatigue. Improves exhausted to fatigue, but does not restore permanent ability drain. Of which, Alafair, you're immune to ability drain.
Yeah, I was just about
So
to say.
essentially, we could get rid of a shaken with that, or a frighten.
No. Only, Shaken doesn't actually physically reduce the ability score.
But like when Widegrowl goes into his rage thing, if,
Mhm.
when he becomes fatigued, if he drank one of those, if replenish it.
Correct.
Yeah. So,
Could be really big deal. Or one of the things that cleric was capable of doing was causing basically intelligence and wisdom damage. So you would have like, minus X amount to that specific stat, which causes all your other shit to go down, and you could get rid of that. At least lesser forms of it.
you guys can all. I mean, there's 3 of them. You guys all just take one because I'm immune.
Okay.
And then I'll say, and then 100 gold for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, let's count it first.
Well, lucky for you guys, there's an abacus on the desk, so.
While they're counting the gold, I just want to like thumb through the documents, and I don't know if I need to roll anything. I know it seems mundane, but it seems weird to have them locked away if they weren't important.
I mean, it's the warden's office. That kind of day-to-day logistics, but probably would make sense that it'd be in there.
Okay.
While all this is going on, I'm just like kind of like standing over their shoulders because I'm just like a dumb dwarf. I'm just like acting like I'm like he's like picking something up. I'm like, yeah, that one. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know.
I'm right next to Brommus, like give him a little nudge, like yeah. Not knowing that he's also faking it.
Just like got a burnt piece of paper, and you're like, huh? Yeah.
And I'm just like looking around, looking at stuff, just like what the fuck, you know?
You ever seen that movie Catch Me If You Can?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's like pretending to be a doctor, and he's like, "Do you concur?" He's like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I concur."
All right, we got the loot. Should we keep moving?
Hell yeah. It actually turned out to be 500 gold.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll
So
take
125.
125.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, everybody makes mistakes, you know. It's
Sure,
what
that's
you
what it
do to make.
was.
So, I suggest we proceed as a party. What do you guys think?
Sounds
just
good to
thought-
me.
I take one
Is my condition
final.
gone?
Oh no,
I feel
you're
like we're gonna be shaking the whole
Shaking?
time.
you're still shaking.
Um,
I am.
Oh yeah.
There's no.
That's
Is there like
gay.
any uniform or like name tags or like anything in here from the warden? Anything like like a whistle maybe?
Nothing like that. Although on the paperwork you see the name of certain guards like Jim and Tim and Terry.
Jim
Terry
Timber
Terry Manilow.
I'll
Terry
take.
Crews.
I'm gonna take the documents.
Okay.
I'll just store them. Keep them.
Can't hurt.
What I'm thinking, just so my party doesn't feel left out, is if we don't want to tell that lady everything when we get back, we can show her those documents and be like, yeah, we found these. Be like, oh, okay, well.
She's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Holds them up to them.
Yeah.
Wow.
All
Proud
right.
of you guys.
Are we going in here?
Let's remove the
Phelan, you
fog.
still
Right,
leading the
I'm
way?
gonna-
By the way, did we have to
Yeah,
check
I'm gonna
each of these
open this
individual
door.
rooms?
I would say you guys went through the like little storage rooms, like desk rooms and stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to open the next door and move the dancing lights inside.
As you edge through the door, it's a bathroom.
Hold on, guys. I'm going to check this one out myself. I go into the bathroom and I take a shit.
Smart. Now you got 2 marks. That way you don't run out. It's very nice.
Good thought.
If we go back in this room, is this haunting going to start again?
Your characters wouldn't know that. I'll say no. Just you, or yes, if you hadn't destroyed it, but because it was destroyed, no.
Okay.
Typically, haunts that don't have their specific condition to be destroyed met reset after a certain amount of time. Could be days, could be minutes.
As I'm taking a shit, I take out my dagger and I carve Valan was here, and then I put the date, like you would see in like a rest stop bathroom.
Make a perception check as you finish your business. As you're halfway out the door and the lights are starting to fleet out in front of you, you hear the dull sound of metal scraping stone, and you turn and look just above where you inscribed that. Of their own accord, the words, Terry was here. 4631. Before the letters fade. You know what's coming.
What the fuck?
Oh shit.
Hit me with that sanitay, baby. Jesus, it's like the only thing you guys can hit.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We will be sane when our bowels get ripped out.
Yeah, I got that going for you at least.
Yeah. Guys, there's definitely a lot of ghosts here. Because I just took a shit, and as I was taking a shit, I got a little bored. So I carved Valan was here into the wall. And I noticed that, some ghost named Terry carved his name right above me, and then it disappeared.
Right when he says that, I'll take the documents out and start like thumbing through them, looking for a Harry.
Oh, it's there.
And
Is his last name Manilow?
It is. And what was previously pristine ink is marred with a blood stain. Although, over a century old at this point.
what does it say in the paperwork about him? Like, just mentioned his name. Was he a guard?
He was. Pretty sure that blood stain was not there first time you checked the documents.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just put
Holy
him back in
fuck.
my coat.
Do we all see that?
Also, it looks like it's a dead end, guys. There's nothing over this way. We're gonna have to go back to the lobby.
The smell is starting to hit the rest of you.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Hate to say it, guys, but yeah, those wolf balls don't really agree with my stomach too well.
Like 3 days ago.
You know,
All right.
I've saved some in my pocket.
I was just thinking we should go the other way.
Well, you guys know what my dad always used to say, right? Right is always right. So I think we should go this way.
I don't know. I kind of want to try the other way to see if there's another office or something we could scurry around in, rummage through.
You just Widegrowl has to take a shit now.
Yeah.
I do, but after he told me that the ghost rode on it, I'm like, I can wait.
These are like double doors, so that looks like it leads into a bigger area. I think we should check this first.
Yeah.
All right, let's check this door first. Same thing. Open door, dancing lights.
Oh, it'd help if I actually click the goddamn reveal tool, huh? Hold on. Gotta find that one there. Huzzah.
Look, guys, it's a ghost table.
A bizarre collection of antique goods rests upon the wooden shelves that line the room. Several oh wait, am I in the wrong spot? No, I'm not. Never mind. Sorry. Several of the items contain small handwritten tags with labels written in careful, delicate script. Immediate. It's actually it's actually a double room.
So I've never even seen that roll before.
Been waiting.
Oops. This is the old map, not the new one. Never mind. Oh, whatever. Let me have you guys roll perception while you're in there. And we'll get to the goods momentarily. Oh. Okay. Aylin, I did misspeak, but this is a hidden door. Nominally, it's like one of those bookshelves you slide out of the way. Valen's able to spot it. But before we get to that, with your very high appraise roll, despite your fear, and just looking around at the objects that are labeled, what isn't junk, you find a Masterwork series of Thieves' Tools, a Bronze War Medallion. Looks like it dates back to the Shining Crusade. Maybe worth about 40 gold. The right buyer, at least. Rolled up, you find an unframed painting of Emperor Stavian I, the very first Emperor of Taldor, worth around 100 gold. A set of noblewoman's silver hair clips, worth approximately 35 gold, or maybe you could melt them down for something if you needed it. A Masterwork punch dagger, 12 Masterwork shurikens,
Brommus.
a Masterwork silver war razor,
Widegrowl.
and a wand. Alafair, would you roll 1d100 to see whether or not the wand is labeled?
Oh,
Oh,
Okay, I'll say that's a yes.
oh.
This is a wand of lesser restoration with 12 charges.
Oh.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's a lot. Go ahead and put that list on there too. And have the breakdown. Fortunately, the shurikens are kind of dog shit, but
What was the was that an axe thing that you said?
war razor.
That sword?
There's a punch dagger and a war razor.
What's a war racer?
It's basically
Looking it up.
like it's a folding razor, kind of like a fixed like what the old 1920s barbers would use, that kind of thing.
Can I dual wield weapon like a dagger and a razor? Is that how that works?
You can, but you're penalized for dual wielding unless you have a certain feat for it. So you take penalty for the offhand. But
but not for the main hand.
it might be both. I actually think it's -4 to both without the feat.
But I get to attack twice. I get to roll twice though.
I think yes. Prior to you getting your second natural attack. But it's a very heavy feat investment that you're not spec for. You gotta have high dex and stuff. So or much higher strength. But the punch dagger is a good investment for you. It's the same stats as a regular dagger, except the crit is ×3.
Yes, sir. I won't say anything to anybody at first. Like I'll just be looking around at everything, and I'll go back here. Can I carry that chest that I unlocked?
No, that thing is like heavy metal, hundreds of pounds. Even Widegrowl would have a hard time moving it around if he could even get it out of the. It's like not fused to the brick, but it's like it's bolted in something in the wall.
Right. Well, yeah, I'll come back and.
It's not like you guys don't have packs and stuff.
Yeah, I just didn't want us to have to lug it throughout the rest of the. I'll grab the Masterwork Thieves tools and the punch dagger, and then I will educate everybody, or not educate, but reveal, be like, hey, there's a lot of stuff worth in here, and I'll grab the shurikens and toss them to Brommus, and then I'll have the dagger and the war razor, and then throw the razor to Widegrowl. And then I'll pick up the war medal and look at Valan and I'll go and pin it to his jacket.
Nice.
I'm so proud that he did that.
And then I'll tell him about the painting, and I'll all the other things and just be like, hey, like, if anyone can carry these, this is going to be worth something when we get out of here. The hair clips also, right?
Yeah.
I'll carry the painting and the hair clips.
Hold on one second.
It's rolled up, right? So it's not like a frame painting, right?
Yeah, correct. There's no frame.
Hell yeah.
So you said with high enough strength you could dual wield? What would that strength look like?
It's not a. It's like it offsets the to hit penalties.
Oh.
You know what I mean? The higher your strength, the more to hit you have.
Okay, I gotcha.
I figured it would just be nice for you to have in case your weapon broke.
Yeah, it's generally suboptimal to try to dual wield in this game unless you're totally spec'd for it, and that requires like 100% commitment and investment from level 1.
You have to know as you're making the character.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just you get so far behind the curve that you're fucking useless and you can't hit stuff starting around like 7th or 8th level, where you're just like a pool noodle.
All right. I'm gonna tuck the knife, the razor, back in my back pocket.
Well, guys,
When
I have my own surprise for you. Whenever you're ready.
Real quick, what's up with the thieves' tools?
Hold on one sec. Sure, it's normally a +1 to disable device, but with masterwork it's +2. I think. Hang on.
as Valen's talking, Darakb walks over to him and starts like pushing on his pocket and like making bird noises. In the pocket that he put the those clippers.
The hair clips?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I say, think my bird's taking a liking to the silver.
Yes, sorry, it's +2. Masterwork is +2 to disable device.
So I can add that, right?
Yeah, I'll put it on there for you. Hold on.
Okay.
And
That brings me to an 11.
Yeah, you're gonna be breaking into everything, dude. You're like a sneaky rogue mesmer.
Oh, I can't get in here? Well, I guess I'll just mind control you to do it anyway. Yes.
Okay. Indeed. Actually, you're higher than 11 with shaken off, but I don't know what it is exactly.
What's that?
I think. Or not.
I don't know.
Oh, that's
good?
the ad from Possessed Hand. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, just put that back on.
Are you guys ready for my surprise?
Yes. So
Yes.
I go over to the bookshelf and I slide it over, revealing the passageway.
Da-na-na-na.
How'd you know, Valen?
What do your
You
elf
know,
eyes see?
I just saw like the little gaps in the wall and it didn't look right to me. You know, I know a lot about Elven engineering. And you know, it just didn't line up right and correctly with how the wall should have met the back of the bookshelf. And that's how I, saw that.
All right, you want to lead the way then?
Yeah, I shoot the dancing lights into the new room.
Rock was standing right behind Valen.
Not
Like,
too
following him everywhere he goes.
not too dissimilar to the room you guys are already in. It's another vault with a single table on the far wall. Currently, it houses 5 items, each labeled or at least tagged. Oh, it's not one of those. On the table itself is a blood-stained hand axe. Oddly enough, the bloodstains look fresh, even though the coat of dust in this room is at least a century old.
Did you put somewhere that what everything was labeled?
Not yet.
Okay, I heard one of the message. I heard like a message or something.
Oh, I think that was his appraise roll, probably.
Okay.
Next to the still bloody axe is a collection of holy symbols. About a dozen of them on fine silver chains, all wrapped together in one tangled ball. Next to that is a moldy, leather-bound spellbook. Some of it is still legible. To the right of the spellbook is a masterwork smith's hammer. And slightly behind the hammer is a tarnished silver flute.
A flute? What the hell?
Sounds right up my style.
Made of
I
skin.
think this might be like symbolism or something, guys, for all the prisoners.
Mm.
Can I roll knowledge religion on the religious symbols?
You-
The chains?
You can, but roll Arcana first, since he said that. All of you guys who want to.
Oh boy.
You're just caught up in the greed. Like there's so much loot.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I have a 7 to Arcana.
Come on, Valan.
All right.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
This might be one of the most important rolls. No!
Come on. Like having +7 to Arcana and then still like
Oh
losing it.
no, dude.
Rolling a 2 and then having -2 from Shaken.
Fuck it, let's all take something and get cursed.
Talking sword saves the day, baby. Jesus Christ, that could have been bad. I would like to know what idiotic conclusions the four of you came to before Telos says anything.
I didn't really think anything. I was gonna do more research before I touched anything.
I know you guys didn't grab anything yet. I just
want
This
the silver
is-
for Darakb.
This is for the book, the spell book that we saw.
all five of those items that are on the table.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming a ritual, like a sacrifice, like the person that we heard that was trapped in there before.
I don't think anything of it. I'm just like, huh. Okay.
I still
Another room
think,
with more
I
items.
still think the same thing because like I'm the one who said that, but I just don't know what to make of it. Essentially, you know.
Well, I mean, you guys probably would remember you heard about a few of the prisoners, or you did the research on a couple of the prisoners. You couldn't figure out the other two yet. But one of them was Father Charlatan, the priest that pretended to be of like all these different faiths and bilked these people until they literally formed a mob and lynched him. The Lopper, the serial killer that whacked people's heads off.
Oh, yes.
The Marauder, the dwarf who caught his wife cheating, bashed her head in with a hammer, and then couldn't put her skull back together, so he bashed 21 more people's heads in or something like that. And got arrested just before he could put the final correct piece back into her skull. It would probably make sense that the other two are also,
Hyperville Marsh.
yeah, also related to that group. So, yeah, it's not a thought as it is so much a feeling that Telos shares with you, or like an instinct, if that makes sense. And there are two traditions, or two schools of thought, as it relates to magic. And it surprises you that this didn't immediately come to Alafair's mind, but like I said, he's a bit gluttoned out on greed right now. There's the arcane tradition, which would be more familiar to yourself and to Widegrowl, most likely. And the esoteric tradition, which is more along the lines of the occult. In the esoteric tradition, you know magics that affect the dead are very similar to the same sort of magic that affects dreams. They're very ephemeral and often track in symbols and meaning of things which underline reality. I'll give you a fate point for that one. That was a pretty good guess.
You know what got it for me is the hammer.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I remember you telling us that the guy bashed in his wife's head with the hammer.
Not in game.
All right, guys. So Telos, you know, he kind of got me thinking, and you know, in the esoteric tradition of magic, the effect of dead and dreams underlying reality is a common theme. And I think that these all symbolize all of these guys that we tried to figure out about that were housed in the prison. Particularly what makes me think that is the hammer. And, you know, we figured out about the guy who, you know, hammered in his wife's skull and then tried to put it back together. Do you concur, Alafair?
Sure.
Wow. I remember.
Are we in the room?
Yeah, I figure you guys are in there.
I remember the Mosswater Marauder story. That's his hammer, right there.
I don't know if it is his hammer, but I believe these 5 different items symbolize one of each one of these prisoners that were here when, you know, the fire started. That were, you know, like the prolific ones that we were trying to find out more information about. And I do not suggest that we touch them at all.
Anyone want to detect magic, maybe?
Drak was still just behind you.
I'll cast
with his
detect
face in your
magic.
pocket.
Yeah, they light up like a bonfire.
Yep. All 5 of these items are magical. Can I roll to see what kind of magic?
It's certainly necromantic. I'm not sure how you perceive things when you have this extra sense of detect magic turned on, but it's very similar
to
to
like blurry, and then like they light up different colors based on the school of magic.
Right on. What color is necromantic?
Purple.
Purple.
Damn.
It's like purple flames around all of them.
buttressing what we talked about, I want you guys to think back to the ritual on the train many, many years ago now. When you guys were in that other place. Petros called it a mindscape, but could have been something else. Remember the grip or the power that symbolism had. You know, each of you was wearing or styled, not necessarily wearing, a certain way to represent a certain concept, and that carried over power into the ritual itself. Some of you were navigators, some of you were gunners, effectively. Symbols can be very potent.
Someone's trying to resurrect them.
All of these are imbued with very powerful necromantic magic.
Are there any ley lines or anything in the room? Or just like anything on the table?
Make an Arcana roll. Not on the table, certainly, but we'll see.
Hey, yes.
It's a concept. The notion of ley lines is something that's like so sparsely documented in the world of Galarian. It's theorized. It's not like a concrete science.
Do you say the word ley lines out?
Yeah, yeah. I'm like talking out loud to you guys.
Can I also roll chase?
Yeah.
I also wanted to like verbalize like, oh, they're trying to resurrect them. Like they're trying to.
As
sorry.
Alafair says ley lines, I'm like right after he says, I'm like, ley lines. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh man.
24.
You're pretty sure, Valan, that there is not a ley line in this town or in the ruins. Again, thinking back to 10 years ago, one of the conditions for the ritual, why it had to be done on the train, and it had to be done at the hour it was conducted at, was that you guys were passing the site of Clover's Crossing, but not quite there yet, which is where Petros theorized a natural ley line actually was. See if I can find the map. Oop. There we go. So you guys were effectively over here when the ritual itself was conducted, and while not close, it's kind of close enough. When you met Telos, one of the memories you saw through his point of view after he was born, so to speak, was that the veil was thinner here, around where the ritual took place.
The veil was thinner
In this part of Canterwall, we'll just say.
Canterwall.
Yeah. Where you guys effectively set a nuke off.
Oh, yeah.
The magical equivalent of a nuke. Both physically, actually now that I say that, I'm sure this is all stewing in you guys' brains. Remember what I said, that symbolism is very powerful on the other side. So the physical bomb went off in Canterwall. Something probably much more potent went off on the other side as well.
If we took these items and we just put them somewhere else, where whoever was trying to resurrect them couldn't find them again,
Is that what's going on?
everything solved.
What if we destroy them?
I think we need more information before we do anything with them.
Yeah, I'm not touching them.
Or just take them?
Yeah, just take them.
I mean, how far of a run would it be to take them and put them in that safe that we got all this stuff from?
Not so sure that the axe would fit in the safe.
All right, well, my plans...
I have a chain and lock. We can like lock the room. Like leave the room and lock the door. I don't know if that's possible because it's like a hidden door, but
Yeah.
Oh, if these things come back, they're gonna fucking be able to float through doors, probably.
I mean, if anything, put up the...
I take out my holy water and pour it on one of the.
It sizzles and lets out physical steam. And if you're still holding detect magic, you guys would be in pitch blackness unless one of you has a torch out, because it would have canceled the dancing lights.
Oh yeah.
Which
I take out my sun rod and strike it against the ground.
I also have a torch out though. Where I told you.
In place of, I thought when you went to the shitter, you said you were like weapons drawn, so I thought you put the torch away, had lights in one hand and sword in the other.
Right. Well, I'll relight my torch.
Either way, I would assume. I mean, it's like you're not in combat. I would assume somebody's like, "Hey, we should probably turn the light on before doing it." So yeah, they physically steam, and while still intact, the flames, the purple flames, roar. They like rage before dying down some and then returning to the normal, what they look like when you first entered the room.
Well, holy water doesn't do much to them. It actually made it matter, it seems like, based on
Make a perception check.
everybody?
Anyone who's in there, as that just happened. All four of you saw what looks like fresh blood on the cleaving part of this axe. And the holy water should have caused it to smear off. But it looks like there's another coat of fresh blood.
What would happen if I had an unseen servant lift one of the items?
That's a good question. Everybody roll sanity and let's find out.
You can do this to us, Alafair?
No, I'm asking.
No. That's the condition of you guys seeing the blood thing.
Oh. Okay.
You're welcome to find out. Uh-oh. Oh no, actually I think Brommus passed by the skin of his nuts.
You guys still passed too?
The wrapper of his fruit roll-up.
Oh, he did not. He did not. Dun 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 dun. It's only one sanity loss. That's all.
My sanity's 84, thank God.
Oh, close. That's not too bad. So, old Brahmi's down to 77. Okay. Let me clarify unseen servant real quick. Let's double check some things.
Guys, What do you think?
Yeah. Mindless, shapeless, and it can run and fetch things.
Party members?
I don't care.
I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen,
Uh,
right?
Anybody want to Arcana roll to see if... I'm assuming the party, not you guys, suspects that these items may carry a curse.
I feel like we've all come to that conclusion, like after seeing the holy water and all that. Oh,
Holy fuck.
I'm just never gonna hit an Arcana roll. That's gonna be the thing.
He's very sane, but he's just not... Just can't do it.
I just
Two
can't. I
natural
just
ones
can't
on Arcana
quite
back to back.
remember.
You two are a little nervous that if these things carry some sort of curse, that attempting to bite your thumb at the laws of the universe is probably a bad idea, but Valan, you know better. And that it seems like a pretty reliable method of at least moving these objects should you need to, although it's a bit slow.
Yeah. Let's all calm down. This is the best course of action. It will be labor intensive, but I think that it's the best thing to do.
Which is what?
Move it with the unseen servant, right?
Yeah. I just want to make sure. Okay. I pull the wand out and I'm like you're about to drop a chicken cutlet into a pan of grease. And I cast it and command it to pick up the hammer.
It sort of swings about unsteadily for a moment, like as you guys are like, oh fuck, trying to dodge out of the way, and it kind of finds its balance as this unseen dude just starts like trudging towards wherever you want it to go.
I say we put it in the safe.
Yeah. I'll have him go and put it in the chest. Are we pretty safe to assume that hiding one thing will throw the ritual off, and we don't need to do it for every single one?
If that's what you
I mean,
believe. I think if... Because I didn't say you couldn't put the hammer in there. It's a small hand axe. We could say that it's a pretty big safe in there, like a gun safe type deal. You could probably put all of them in there.
I just figured if it fits like a razor, the cure moderate wounds, all those potions.
Well, potions aren't like big ass Joe. They're like little, like the little CCs from Diablo or from Dark Eden. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's not like they're ton, but I'll say you could fit all 5 of the items in there.
I say we put 4 of the items in there and keep 1 in here. Keep them separated. Maybe they need them all together to do a ritual.
Yeah.
How long is the unseen servant active for?
1 hour per level, and it is a first level wand, so
Can it use weapons?
cannot attack in any way. It is never allowed an attack roll. It cannot be killed. But it does dissipate if it takes 6 points of area damage. Or if you send it past its range of 25 feet,
Back.
it dissipates. So you're
Is
gonna
that
have
from
you're gonna
him
have
or from the casting location.
it's from him.
You're gonna have to walk it over there every single time.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
As it
I was.
trudges slowly.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and hide everything. Does the unseen servant being able to pick them up indicate at all that it's safe to touch these things?
Let me look at some of these past rolls.
Please don't.
Valan,
Oh,
Valan, you would think certainly not.
But
Wrong.
he's not indicating anything.
I don't know if he's thinking out loud. You can make a new roll if you want, Blake.
no, I mean, I'm like,
As you're pondering this,
Brainstorming,
it's not
yeah.
like it doesn't cost anything, you know.
yes. Magic.
You're on edge. You know, the haunting, the ubiquitous nature of the past few days, some of the revelations that have come with it. You're a little bit drunk on loot. Can't be sure.
Well, I will have the unseen servant go and put everything in there. Is there like a place to put a padlock? Like an additional lock on it?
Not really. You can close the tumbler now that you know what the combination is.
Yeah, but if the warden ghost is the person doing it, he knows what the combination is.
I mean, if it's open, you could change the combination.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Any 4 numbers. Widegrowl knows what he would pick.
I was literally. I just, what are they again?
5611.
Yeah. I'll put them in and I'll say it. I'll be like, I don't know, something random. 5611.
Go ahead and roll, John.
I like snap out of it. 1d100.
Yeah. I think that's good enough. He passes.
Mhm.
You fucking slap yourself.
Ugh.
Oh my god, I shit my pants earlier.
I just shit my pants again. Alafair, did you shit my pants?
Who shit my fucking pants?
Who shit my pants?
Which one of you made me shit my pants?
Alright, they're all secure.
All right, should we keep going further into the prison?
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and
Like a good show.
let me just list all those too. So we have the
Does
bloody.
no one has like any like spells or anything to like you don't have anything, Jared, that can like seal or like any like sigils or anything like that?
No.
Man's a glass cannon. You're the utility
Pretty much, yeah.
guy.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Holy symbols. Hammer. Spellbook. And
So everything's locked in the safe now.
pipe. Yeah.
Okay, going back to something that could lock the chest even, or the safe even more.
Mhm.
How long does barbed chains last?
Not very long. It's a fast combat thing. Couple seconds, if I remember right.
All right. Well, I tried.
Let me just double check.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's basically instantaneous. It's sort of like
Okay,
if
so
it's successful,
just
it
press
wraps
down.
around the target and then like it vanishes and it's like in their head after that,
Okay.
sort of.
Okay, it's not like a concentration thing or anything.
But as to the earlier padlock comment, I mean, there's nothing that says you couldn't chain and padlock the door if you guys have the key to it. Not the door to the safe, but the door to the office, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's definitely feasible.
And then we'll at least know if someone went in there if the
Yeah.
chain's gone.
I'll lock
Now
it
if
with
they're
my.
a ghost, motherfucker.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm assuming that whoever's trying to resurrect them or do whatever is a physical being, and then everything within the castle is not. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the objects are safely locked. Why? Why is that happening? Just stop.
Hold on, let me screenshot first.
Oh god.
Uh,
That's premium content right there.
oh god. Alright. Doors chained and locked. All the weapons are inside the safe.
I already posted those to Fee Finder.
Put a little L on the door for locked. Well, the floor is yours.
All right, guys. Well, I guess we turn back and we go through some of the doors we haven't gone through. I mean, you know.
Yeah, there's two sets of double doors, so I feel like they're spooky. Do we want to hit this one on the right? I feel like this is gonna shit. So maybe this last one on the right, just to scope all this stuff out.
Yeah.
As we're leaving, I take out like a little piece of chalk that I had, and I draw the Ermiel symbol on the floor.
Nice. Little casual vandalism. All right. Which door are we headed to?
This one, I think, right? Friends.
Sounds good. I'll let you lead the way this time.
Nah.
All right, I'll lead the way.
Nah.
What's
Open the
the
door.
what's the light source situation looking like?
Open the door. Dancing lights.
Boing. All right, hang on.
Oh, this looks scary.
What is this? The cathedral or the church for the
Close.
prison?
It's a auditorium. So
Uh-oh.
several rows of wooden benches spotted with mold, sagging with neglect, face a stage walled off from the rest of the room by a wall of iron bars.
Wait, there's bars in front of the stage?
Behind you,
Off?
yeah. It's not graphically drawn, but it's like what, like one square below you, effectively. That's the stage.
Oh. There's a stage.
Like this area here, yeah.
Okay.
Brommus, are you entering the room as well, or are you on the outskirts still?
I'm still right at the edge of the door.
No, I'm outside.
The three of you that are in the room, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Let's go, Alafair, finally.
What the fuck? Okay. Yeah. The three of you notice that the temperature plummets once you step through the doorway and into the room proper. I'm gonna need you all to make a will save.
I should
Big
stay with
bird.
Promise.
It's cold in here. There
There
must be some.
toys in the atmosphere.
All right.
There must be some ghost motherfuckers in that atmosphere.
Alafair and Valan, you guys are able to shrug it off. Widegrowl, you are deeply affected by the cold. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and take 2d6 points of negative energy damage as frost starts to form and creep up in your mind's eye. Though not physically. Oof. 7 points of damage. No fun. I'm also going to need you to make a fortitude save.
You know what, Chase? I thought we were friends.
Oh, by the
Looks like we
skin
still are.
of his nuts. Oh, boy. That would have been unfortunate. Alafair, I'm going to need you to make another will save.
Whoa.
Right, just when you think you're safe.
Oh.
As you start to notice the rime of frost forming around your friend, as you are panicked for 1d4 plus 3 rounds, which means you must flee from the source of your fear.
Whatever, man. What kind of good game is that?
Oof.
It's fucking bullshit.
You have to run around for a minute. Fucking screaming.
Do I change my condition to frightened? Or what is it?
Panicked is the next step up. Panicked is shaken and frightened combined.
Oh, cool. Sick.
Yeah, so you can untap shaken if you're gonna put that on. Otherwise, I think it double penalizes. As you not only must flee, but were something blocking you, you must use any means at your disposal to escape from it, including magic and or grenades or technical devices or what have you. So, Brommus, are you blocking the doorway, or that's a joke? That's a joke.
What's going on?
Yeah, I would say you could see.
If it's cold, then I'm backing away.
Yeah, you could always let him through your square. I was just kidding, but.
What the fuck's gotten into him?
Are you guys staying in the room?
Did we not get anything from our perception roll?
You found out that it's got suddenly cold and didn't immediately bolt. And as the two of you have lingered...
32?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this room.
You guys are gonna have to both make another will save, you and Widegrowl. It's a good decision. I would haul ass, personally.
I go to pee and now I gotta do another will save.
Get
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, see? You've fallen for my trap. All right. Valan, that's going to be 1d6. Widegrowl, that's going to be 2d6 as more frost rhymes up the two of you, and I'm going to need a fortitude save from you. But 7 more points for Widegrowl.
7 points for Gryffindor.
Well done, Slytherin. Well done. However, yeah. So let's see a fortitude save. We got 16 for Widegrowl. Ooh, good save out of Valan. The nat 20. John, you take 1 point of strength damage. So take the miscellaneous modifier to strength, or I can do it if you want.
Would that be temp or okay?
Yeah, you could do temp. That's fine.
Okay, it'll be -1.
Yep.
Just went back to 12.
That's weird. It's probably because the condition.
See if you can do it.
That's really weird.
I rush out and like I'm shivering and like I walk up to Brommus and I'm like, and I'm trying to like tell him I want the flame, the spark. I want him to cast spark on something because I'm just freezing.
Is my sunrod hot?
Not to the touch, no.
I put it out to him not knowing that. Until, like for him to touch the top of my sunrod.
And like I'm just
guys. So these ghosts are powerful. and it's really cold in there, and it's creepy. What do you guys say that we find a nice plot of land and we just become farmers?
I know just the perfect land. You can all go live with me.
I'm
Who
literally
wanted to
running
go
in
in the?
circles in the room like a
Who wanted
hamster trap.
to go? Yeah, I mean, look at him. He's fucked right now.
We haven't even fought anything.
Let's take the shaken debuff off. I just did it for you, John, and then I'll just remember that you're at a -2 penalty on skills, ability checks, etc. Plus this. So
Am I still shaking from the first room?
why does it still do that?
Huh.
Maybe you can't. Yeah, you guys are all still shaken. Overall, it's bugged out. Okay, that's not it. It has to do something else.
I didn't have shaken on that whole time, so sorry.
I don't think it would have mattered much. Okay.
I mean, they've been pretty high rolls.
So I'm just gonna manually bump it to 11 for now, John, and then I'll put it back.
How long does it last?
Hang on one second. I think it's an hour.
So let's close that door, boys.
I'm gonna smear some poop on the handle, so we don't go back in there.
The unseen servant's still up, right?
You just shovel it out of the crack or something?
I keep a little bit on me.
It's effectively permanent until you rest again or you use a restoration of some kind.
I'll send him in there. I mean, I don't know if I can or if I'm still running or what.
I would say your 6 minute or your minute has passed. You're sort of like fuck.
I'll like see them getting ready to close the door. Be like, wait. Have you guys seen Interstellar? You know when he like knowingly sends the robot into the black hole and he's like, I have to do whatever you say. I'd be like, we have him.
The dust shifts slightly as if something was looking back at you from where you think you casted it or wherever it's walking. No, it goes in. So what do you want him to do? Just
I want him to go where we were and stand.
Nothing happens.
I send it further into the room.
It's quiet. Serene, even.
Further to the max 25 feet, right? So,
Yeah, 25 from you.
Isn't that a stage with bars in front of it though?
No, that's towards the bottom of it. It's just not properly drawn.
oh wait, he can open doors, right?
Yes.
Guys,
Open it.
should I have him
Yeah.
open these?
Yeah, who cares? Gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
I'll have him open the doors.
I don't know how well you're going to be able to see.
I'm not even really.
I
thinking
have the
about
dancing lights in there.
Yeah, but you're going to like lose visibility in the room in front of you and then have it go into the next. You'll see what I mean momentarily.
I was thinking we could run across the room into those doors if we needed to.
Possible.
That's what you're able to see with the dancing lights from where you're positioned.
I say we make a run across.
Please do.
I'm still shivering.
Yeah, he's freezing to death.
I don't
over
want to do that. I lost 16 health in that instant. Let me know when it's safe.
Alright, let's open the other doors. Fuck that place for now.
Yeah. I'll bring the servant back, and we'll just travel through these other doors.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. Nobody moves so I can,
It's freezing. It's negative 50 degrees in the other doors.
I find some like books and stuff and sit them in the middle of the room and light it on fire. There's a fire in the middle of the room.
Interesting. As you all huddle around the fire, remoralizes you a little bit, and you can remove shaken. All of you.
Holy shit.
Remove shaken?
Mm-hmm.
Saved us, Brommy.
And give little Brommy a fate point.
As we're all sitting there, I'm like putting stones around because it's just like rubble everywhere. Putting stones around the fire.
When you breaking furniture so that it burns longer and stuff. Like in the other rooms that we've already been in.
Never will burn.
Oh, look at all these doors in here. That's fun.
I light a torch on fire from the fire, and I throw it into the cold room.
Roll 1d100.
Oh, boy. That's not what you want to hear.
Could be a good one.
The torch lands, burning normally for a few moments before it too temporarily rhymes with frost, and the room is engulfed in darkness once more.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I sprinkle some of the holy water in the room.
There is no apparent effect.
I gotta take my dogs out real quick.
All right. You can pause.
Alright, can we take a quick break?
Boom. We're back.
Alright, so we got a nice dark long hallway here, which I will cast dancing lights all the way across.
Mm-hmm. Dank. Moldy. Full of cobwebs. A lot of doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna walk in and see if I feel cold.
You do not.
What do these doors look like to the right? Do they go into the auditorium?
When you were in there, I don't think you saw any doors or anything.
I'd like to open the doors and see if with
What's
when my
behind door number one?
when my party catches up with me, of course.
The ones directly to your right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I put the dancing lights in there, obviously, when I open the door.
Find it. 1 sec. Okay.
Is that a crumbled staircase that is no longer traversable?
It is. This flight of stairs once led down towards what must be a lower level. It's now filled with a mess of large stone blocks and shattered timbers. And, is everyone looking in there with you, or is it just you at the door for right now?
Looks like Widegrowl's around me.
I'm not looking in there. I'm just kind of looking back, waiting for Alafair and Brommus. There's no way in hell I'm looking at anything in this place.
Alright, Valen, go ahead and make a perception check for me. Big money, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Hello, okay. Big old natural 24, whatever. Alright. as you glance around, you look at the rubble. Some of it doesn't match, you know, the rocks or the stone blocks that the walls are made out of. Almost like it was pulled from somewhere else. As you look around,
like someone else stuffed it in here.
Exactly. And as you look up at the ceiling, you see very strange lumber and pulley contraption. The ropes are pretty neatly cut, and the lumber braces in the ceiling, they align pretty roughly to the volume and the size of the rocks themselves. This was like a
Booby trap.
a deadfall or something, right? Like something you would trigger deliberately to prevent entrance.
But it's also sealed off as well.
Correct. As of note, these stairs head downward as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay,
someone didn't want us to go downward, and there's also.
I mean, the deadfall trap looks very old. Very, very old.
But the pulley system that probably was used to put the rocks set and everything looks relatively new.
No, that was part of it. Like, this was I'd say it's a reasonable conclusion you'd come to, that this was like a defense mechanism. You've been in castles and palaces your whole life, right? You know that there's certain geometry in these things, right? Like staircases made with defender's advantage in mind, little choke points with murder holes in the ceiling so the guards can shoot down. This is something like that. Probably was here from the get-go.
Yeah, so if like the prisoners try to take over the prison or something like that, this is the choke point and the deadfall, something like that.
And you guys, as you bring that up, you know, you did find some indication that there was more to the fire that had to do with responding to a riot.
Yeah.
So it's not you that was trying to be kept out.
Here's that they're trying to keep them in.
Mm-hmm.
And they used the tools that they had to try and keep them in. So they were trapped under there with the fire. Essentially, possibly.
Grimdark.
Right. I'd like to try the doors on the other side now.
Okay, can you move yourself to the right slightly so I can unfog that area? What is the actual light radius on dancing lights?
100 feet.
No, you can send it. It can traverse 100 feet, but I don't know what the actual vision cone is. I think it's 30 feet.
It has 4 lights, all with a 10-foot radius.
Okay, so we'll call it 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Oh boy.
Another hallway.
I like to step in here and see if I feel any adverse effects first.
It's hot. It's so hot. You're burning. No, I'm just kidding. It is eerily silent. Dark, other than what you've lit up. Almost choked with dust. But there's no movement that you can see, at least with a cursory kind of glance and a listen. No creatures scurrying about. No cold spots.
Alright, I'm going to slowly make my way over here and send the dancing lights forward this way.
Two, three, four.
I'm in there with you, brother.
As you go to turn the corner, Alafair, you see me. You see that I've like fashioned myself a scarf. And I have just like I have like a face covering on.
Yeah.
As I see the hallway and I see that there's 2 doors to my right and left, I open the door to my right first. And also send the dancing lights in.
Conventional wisdom of your father triumphs once again. Let's see.
I'd like to step in this room and see if I feel any adverse effects.
You do not. It is a chapel. The door, as you push it open, falls from its hinges as it's rotten, barely hanging by a thread. The chamber beyond seems to have once been a chapel, but thick sheets of what looks like cobweb drape everything within in taut gossamer threads.
I would like to just check the room to see if I can find anything, whether it be of use or more information in regards to
No.
what we're trying to accomplish here.
Sure. Nice. And give me 1 second.
And I forgot to mention that I'm scribbling down the whole our task was to map the ground, so I'm scribbling down the whole outlay of everything as we do all this.
Yeah, to keep for ourselves.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Well, I mean, once we figure out we trust her, we have to show her that we actually map the grounds.
We do.
If we choose to trust her, we should still have that in our back pocket. What do you mean? We should be mapping the grounds. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, even if we give her a little something. You know, we don't have to tell her everything.
But I am like drawing it, essentially what we can see as we go.
Are you doing that actively?
Like right now?
Yeah. Or are you hard? You're talking about you're doing that in between rooms and then you're like...
In between rooms, I'm
Gotcha.
drawing like right now I have like the structure of the walls. Then I go into a room and I can see what it is, and then I'm labeling each room with what I think it is.
Okay.
So like this one I put cold auditorium.
Nice.
This one I put lobby. This one I put
Storage or
storage,
property or something like that. Yeah.
secret room, warden's office, shitter. And then I drew Jew's face right there.
Yeah.
Shitter. Oh no.
Choosers. Low perception, my friend. As you investigate...
Oh no.
As you investigate the room, well, you rolled a 15. No ghosts, just giant spiders.
Oh, yeah.
As they are going to go in a surprise round. Give me 1 second. Let me find the other two. Dose. Oh,
Do I see them?
You will after they attack you momentarily. Give me 1 sec.
Hopefully they're like super cool spiders.
Totally, man. Super chill.
And turn you into Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be sick? Okay.
Well, great.
Yeah. Well, at least they weren't able to flank before they struck.
Do I have to change anything, by the way, before you go?
Wait, I'm about to get raped by 4 spiders? Oh my god.
No, there's only 3 of them. I misrolled, but didn't have a portrait on one of them, so. That's a miss. That's a miss. 19. That's a hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
I'm gonna need a fortitude save.
Oh god, fucking poison.
I don't know. Okay, just shrugs that shit off.
Big Daddy came with the platinum chained him, dude.
Okay, everybody else, including Valan, roll initiative. Let's get this bad bitch started.
Do I have to update anything?
I just yell, spiders!
Oh, you put the punch dagger on, Blake? Hang on one sec, I'll do it for you. It's just the crit multiplier changes. Everything else is fine.
I have initiative of 5, so you got time.
Ah.
No worries.
Alright, it's changed in there. You're good. Okay, let's do a little shuffling. God damn, Valan, you fast now, son. Okay.
Oh, wait, so I have 20. How much damage did the pole do to me? 6, right?
4.
Oh, 4. So I have 22 health. Are they all within range of me?
Oh yeah.
Are they like? So they're all like around me right now.
Are you're unable to see them, right? I'm sorry, hang on. It's hard to tell what's on the GM layer and what's not. Let me fix that for you real quick. There we go. Alright, you guys can see them?
Yep.
Okay. It's a small room. They're not in the hallway. That's just it's all we got to work with there, so.
I hear him yell spiders. I'm like, I kind of hesitate for a second. I'm like, ugh, spiders. Ugh. I don't really like spiders.
It's my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to Illusion of Calm.
Alright.
Doesn't it? I can.
To do that, you're gonna have to roll a concentration check, which is probably fine. It'll incur an attack of opportunity from all 3 of them. And you lose the dancing lights. You gotta dismiss it, which is a free action. You can do that fine.
Okay.
So, you have low light or dark vision?
I have low light.
Okay. So you're not gonna be able to see it all once you do that.
I mean, I'm in a terrible position right now, so I have to do something.
We're coming for you, buddy.
Fucking.
I just got attacked by all 3 of them. Like,
Alafair just holds the door shut and just laughs. You're doing fine. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Nightmare. I mean, you only hit for 1 damage, dude. You're alright. Fuck these things up. They're spiders.
Yeah, the damage is not the threat. It's the poison that's the threat.
They gotta hit me to poison me, though.
Yeah. Fuck these things up, dude. We're right behind you. I believe in you.
I'm gonna do something that's probably against better judgment. But I'm gonna shield.
All right.
Shit, I keep doing that.
As before it goes on, that's 3 attacks that they get. Not each, but
Before it goes on?
yeah, it's during the
Oh,
cast.
let me click that, sorry. All
Steve.
right, I'm gonna do it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
They miss all 3.
They did miss all 3. That's fine.
And then you know what I'm gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit the one in front of me with
I'm painful staring that guy too.
with spell combat.
Well, you
with just
are
because
you?
I need the 2 turns.
Yeah,
right?
you gotta have the both actions essentially for that.
Okay, okay. Then I will just attack the one right in front of me with Telos only.
Right on. What is that? $17. That hits for 4 points of slashing damage as it kind of squeals like as you rip into it.
Sir?
My turn.
Okay. And the one to the left of you is going to go ahead and take a bite. Again. Oh. Not gonna do it. Not because of shield, yeah. Damn. All right. Brommus and Darakb.
All right. Darakb's gonna fly in and get all the way behind this one.
Okay.
And he's gonna launch an attack.
Okay. All right. As he eviscerates that spider, which is now dead. All right.
And then Brommus is gonna take 5-foot step, cast Aspect of the Owl,
Okay.
and summon Nature Ally.
All right. What are we getting?
And I am going to summon.
Well, no. If you hold on, if you move, you can't cast both spells. You can do one.
I thought I could do a 5-foot step.
It's
Whatever.
it's
Or
still
is that only if I'm in danger?
correct. You basically you use your 2 major actions. The 5-foot step for movement. You can't. You generally, unless you're a magus, you can't cast 2 spells. A magus or a bard generally, because you get like 1 standard action, 1 move action per turn. Even if you 5-foot step and forfeit the move action, you casting Aspect of the Owl is the standard.
What I did, yeah, I understand. What I did is I tried to swap Primal Transformation which is a swift action, for standard action.
Oh, primal transformation you can do, but summon Nature's Ally you could not.
I have it listed as FR. What's FR? Free action? No. All right. Yeah, then on my turn. Cool.
Okay. All right. Widegrowl, Cold Growl.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna get over my fears, rush this spider right here, hit him with a stab.
Raw. All right. It's looking pretty rough. Still barely hanging in there by a thread. No pun intended.
All right. I am there.
Okay. The one to the right of Valan is going to attempt to bite him again. It's a dumbass spider, doesn't know better. And whiff. Alafair?
Is this the only one that hasn't been attacked yet?
Correct.
I'd say I'm pretty amped up from seeing Valan just shield up and start fucking swinging at all these spiders surrounding him. And I'm pretty pumped to use my new dagger. So I'll just run in and take a stab at it.
Let's see it.
Oh my lord.
The fucking painful stare damage, dude. Holy shit. Okay.
I fucking come under it and like bring its eyes to my eye level. And
Oh my god.
I'm like shocked. I'm like watching this like shocked. Like thinking he could like do this the whole time and he's just been holding out on us.
the crazy thing is,
Well, like you know what a punch dagger is, right? It's like the little one you hold like this, and it like sticks up between your fingers like this. So it's like
knuckles, but
yeah, but with a blade. So you just like slid and fucking uppercutted it. Hell yeah. That motherfucker is dead. And we are back to Valan.
Seeing that kind of invigorates me. I'm pumped that my boy got his first kill. And so I turned to the other one. And I just go for broke and just whack him with Telos again.
Come on, roll 20. Oof. Not quite. It's a jinx out of the way. So it's a fast little fucker.
Alright. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. As it dodges backwards, it tries to get a bite off on Widegrowl. It's number 3. Don't think that hits.
Miss.
Awesome. All right. Darakb.
kill this.
Darakb will step up. And Darakb will attack.
Murder bird. Murder bird.
Little bitch ass spider, dude. I wasn't worried about these things at all.
Not gonna hit. That one does. All right. How's he do it?
Steps right down on him. Lunges forward with his talon, lifts it up in the air, and just steps down on him. and just like the spiders die in like video games where they just like flip over and like stop moving. Does the same thing.
Hell yeah. Okay. We are out of combat for the moment.
Well, it looks like something's alive in this this prison.
They're like waist deep in web, just.
I run up to Valan and I'm like, when I grab his head and I fucking like headbutt him.
Hell yeah.
I'm like overly amped. Like I fucking killed something, dude. You guys see that?
All right, and then I say, you know what you have to do with your first kill, right?
I pick up its leg like I'm about to take a bite out of it.
I cut open the spider, and it's like its blood is like this like primordial ooze of like reddish purple, and I start painting his face with the kill.
Like Predator or Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
That's so fucking cool.
I make like the symbol of like Pharasma on his head and stuff.
He immediately starts seizing. Symbolism! Ah! Hell yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, you know what my people do with their first kill? Something we should have done in the alley. And I'll reach into the cut he made and pull out its heart. And I'll hand it to him.
Damn.
It's your kill. You have to eat the heart.
Called your
You know what?
bluff.
I hand it back to him.
We share where I'm from. And I'll prestidigitation and like... And just make, like, I'll use prestidigitation to make the... Like, as I act like I took a big bite out of it. And I'll hand it back.
And when he hands it back, I notice there isn't a bite.
I don't know. It's pitch black in there. I don't know.
Oh, can I roll bluff, actually?
Yeah. See a little sense motive.
Oh!
Oh, okay. All right. Both of you roll 1d100. What do you think? What do you think, Josh? Higher or lower? Who wins? Oh, you're muted.
You're muted.
Lower wins.
Lower. All right.
While this is going down, I lean over to Brommus and I kind of whisper to him, watching all this go down. I'm like, I think our plan worked. They seem to be.
No fucking way.
Wow.
Holy shit. So 23 bluff with an opposed 23 sense motive. Charred rolls a 12, Blake rolls a 13. God damn.
Someone
Holy
tell me what
shit.
the odds are on that.
That's
That's insane.
nuts, dude. Okay. Yeah.
Blake rolled a 1d100 earlier. Like
He didn't even take a bite.
You didn't take a bite. Take a bite. No more of your tricks. This is about tradition.
I'm holding Widegrowl.
I'm like
Watching.
I'm just like trying to grasp his head.
I hand the heart back to him.
Is he gonna eat it?
I'm scared. I was like playful and like hyped up, and I'm like, you're not being serious. I was giving you a hard time, like tossing it back and forth.
No, I'm being quite serious. You have to eat the heart of your first kill.
I mean, he's killed like zombies and Petros.
Not an animal though.
Not himself.
Yeah,
Solo.
not himself.
Yeah, I've only killed multiple other people.
Yes. So it shouldn't be a problem then, is what you're saying.
I go, fuck it. And just fucking rip into it.
Alright. Make a fortitude save to see if you throw up. By the skin of your teeth. You're like, oh, it's good. It's good.
Like the 13th tequila shot at the stamp.
Yeah.
Just like,
I see you like struggling with it, and I go, finally become a man after all these years, and I just smack you on the back like hard.
because and they're just watching like, what the fuck?
You guys are fucking maniacs.
Like, oh shit.
Well, I guess we should look into this this is like a chapel, you said, right?
Yeah.
Let's search the whole area.
Can I roll religion?
You can. Well, it's pretty obviously adorned with symbols of Pharasma.
Is there anything like that's out of place? Like
There is
anything cultish?
not occult, but there is a cabinet at the rear. At first glance, it looks like it's just a decorative, almost like a book holder. But as you stare at it for a few minutes, taking in the scene, thinking about all the things you know about the church, you realize it's something akin to like a reliquary or a reliquary. It's probably got stuff in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't know if I want to. Okay, I'll walk over. I'll open it.
Okay. Inside, you see 5 vials of holy water, a scroll, and a single wand.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and be like, "Jackpot, guys!" Toss everyone a holy water. Take one for myself. I'll give Alafair that wand, or Valan. I don't know who.
You guys want to try to identify it?
Yeah, I toss it to Alafair. I'm like, Alafair, look this over. Let me know what that does.
A little spellcraft from anyone who wants to check it out.
I'll help him.
Oh. It is a wand of cure light wounds of indeterminate charge. Not able to tell how many, but
Okay.
little Healy wand.
And then for the scroll, like I'll take it, open it upside down. Can't read it. I'm like, does anyone else know how to read?
I can
I
take
grab-
a look at it for you.
I grab it from him and I hold it so Valan can see. And I'm like, yeah, I know how to read.
And I'm reading the other side. And so is that a spellcraft as well?
Just double checking real quick. Yes. That's a fairly high DC. Oof. It's a scroll.
Alafair.
Can I
try
cast
and read this? I can't read it.
Can I cast read magic?
Absolutely. It's a scroll. This Brommus is like, get out of my way, you fucking knuckleheads, and rip it
Pull
open.
the glasses out of my pocket. Put them on.
It is a scroll of lesser restoration.
Ah, yes, a scroll of lesser restoration. Clearly, you guys can't see.
We couldn't. You couldn't see either because you have it flipped over the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Here, you take it.
His glasses are on upside down.
Better off if you take it.
I just imagine they're like those little half moon spectacles, but he's got them like flipped, so they're like sunny side up.
I just sent a picture of Brommus to the Discord.
Yeah. Can you read, my son? Maybe.
Use bubbles.
What do you, fucker?
Maybe.
Oh,
Can you go fuck
give it a
yourself?
name? Josh.
Yeah, give it to you.
It would be.
I don't think I can use it, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
It has to be a spell that's in my.
It's got to be from your class, basically. Otherwise, the DC is outrageous. Josh could.
I have no use for this dwarf.
Okay, I'll keep it. I'll hold
must
on to
keep
it. Sure.
Josh takes the scroll and puts Flayleaf in it. Yeah, fine, I'll take it.
Holy shit.
That would have been great. All right, should we continue?
Yeah.
I mean, did anyone roll perception or anything in here? I know we just kind of said it
I
was like
perceived the whole room before.
Yeah.
I think I rolled pretty high, right?
No, you rolled a 15, but you guys, John found the container, so.
So I'm going to exit the room and I'm going to try the other room now.
Interesting.
Also with the dancing lights.
Would you kindly step back or diagonally?
Oh yeah, I forgot you can't open it without.
Is this a hallway
it's-
right here?
Yeah, that's continuing the hallway.
Okay.
So that I
also-
can't
I
click
also-
it.
I
It's
also-
like I click your portrait and I can like move your dude around by accident. So
Also, I obviously sketched that chapel as well.
right on. All right, so a couple, maybe a minute or two passes, give it a little draw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prior to going to this other door.
So this chamber is in shambles.
The Chamber of Secrets is what you're saying.
Old wooden benches lie in ruins along the walls, while rusty chains, manacles, and bits of rotten, time-worn rope lie scattered on the floor. And make a perception check. Ooh.
Okay. What else gonna help?
I want you to come.
Yeah, I have a plus 13 to perception.
You hear faint sobbing. It's a man. And along with the sobs, you hear the clanking rattle of chains. And feel an overwhelming sensation of hopelessness as heavy manacles clamp over your wrists. After a moment, the sensation passes as a pair of manacles rise up from the floor and take a swing.
Oh,
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, good look at that, bro.
Da, 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 da. Okay, that's one. Let's do. Bum, bum, bum. That's what gets the podcast taken down. Couldn't help myself. All
yeah,
right.
Pokemon just like, whoa.
I guess neither's gonna hit.
No, that's not. They're not.
What's-
I'm assuming,
What's the duration on shield, by the way?
I
Hour?
think it's pretty wrong.
It's like an hour per level, I think.
I'll tell you. Give me 1 second. It's actually shorter than that. It's 1 minute per level.
Ah, okay. Well, I don't think it's been 4 minutes since you exited the room, so I'll say for the duration of this combat, it'll be on.
Okay.
Everybody roll initiative.
Do I only get 1 charge of shield?
If you have it, if that's all you have prepared.
Oh,
So you
Sorry
could
about my
you could
phone so much.
you could stack multiple instances. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have 2 slots, you could take twice. You could take shield twice.
oh, gotcha. I fucked myself with that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a plus 7 to
you love to see it. All right. Well, you're up.
I'm gonna how many charges of arcane pool do I have? That's another question because I was confused about that from when I received Telos and everything.
Right. So the pool did get smaller. Give me 1 second. Let me clear that condition real quick. I You put it on here. So, you have 3 per day now for you, and Telos has 1, I believe, currently. Now that will increase as you level up and stuff, but
So I have 4, and it's 1 minute per level, so like I can use it in 4 different combats in a day.
yeah, technically it should just be 3 out of 3, but I don't think it was 4 out of 4, but you lost the 1 when you acquired him.
All right. So I have 3.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna ride this out because I don't know how many more combats we're gonna have in here. I'm assuming a lot more.
Yes, keep burning your spell slots in the dungeon early. Ha ha ha.
I got scared with the spiders though because I thought I was gonna die.
It could have gone really poorly really fast. I didn't have time. Like I said, I didn't have time to set up flanking and stuff. But you could have taken a lot of strength damage really quick and been useless.
So I am going to do a general attack with Telos again.
Okay,
To the manacles that are directly diagonal to me.
right on. Send it. Okay. Not gonna do it. As they're like tiny and they're janking all over the place, like floating in the air.
Alright. That's gonna end my turn. I'm just gonna step over here to make room for them, but you can say I'm in that square.
No, that's fine. You can 5-foot step as part of the turn. So, all right. Alafair?
What exactly are these things? They're like chains, but they're like ghost chains.
No, they're not ghosts. They're fully material manacles, but they're animated as though alive, like Fantasia.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna run up and attack this one.
Okay. Ho ho! Is it like reels,
Your god's here right now.
bounces off the wall, and it looks like one of the cuffs like broke open from the hit, and it's like loosely, limply hanging, but it's still in the air.
Hell yeah. That'll end my turn, obviously.
Okay. Give me 1 second. As it is number 2. Mark that. And there's a loud, like, clang of metal on metal as you strike it, too. Bing! Okay, so number 1, then, is going to attempt to take a swing at this newest target. And miss horribly. Holy shit. Worthless. This boy is going to do the same. Oh my god, they're useless. What is this? Alright. Oops. That's going to be their turn. Brommus and or Darakb.
In unison. Darakb. Gonna move. Fly to here. And Brommus. I can't really shoot through here, huh?
You have to come in the door.
I will come in the door. And we'll each attack.
Oh ho.
Jesus Christ.
As you strike true, but it appears unaffected. So like the arrowhead just shatters as it strikes the thing. Bounces off.
Darakb, confused, will follow up and attack.
This first one's not going to hit. Second one's not going to hit. It's the thing almost laughing at you, like jitters out of the way tauntingly. Widegrowl?
All right, I see this taunt, and I'm gonna rush in. It's over here. Are they? They're both alive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna take a good whack at him with my longsword.
Ho ho! As again, you connect, you strike the chain, and it's like not enough force to even dent or cut it, so it appears relatively unaffected, even though you slammed into it. And we're back to Valan.
The one closest to me, Telos is gonna give it a little whack again.
Let's see it. Oh, same thing. You're able to slice into it, but it's almost like, again, there's no effect. You felt the hit. You felt the connection of metal on metal, but it's like the strike just couldn't get through. It was almost as if it was robbed of energy when it struck.
I am going to. I don't know if you allow me to do this, but I'm going to pour some holy water on it.
All right, that'll provoke, but I don't think they'll hit you because it sucks. Doesn't have reach, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, so just the one. Holy shit, worthless. All right.
I pour holy water on it.
On Telos or on it? Like, were you arming yourself with the holy water, or you're trying to pour it on the thing?
Pour it on the thing.
All right. Well, it's because you already said it. I'll let you do it. Normally, you can't do that if you've already attacked, but
Okay.
it's
That's what I was saying. He's gonna let me do this, and then I was like, all right, he's gonna let me do it.
I thought you meant you were gonna be like, oh shit, ready for the next one, but no, there's no apparent effect. Doesn't sizzle. There's no reaction. They're just wet.
Okay.
All right, Alafair.
Someone tried putting holy water on their blade.
I mean, if it had no effect outwardly on the creature.
I guess you're right.
And Blake's attack worked, and it was piercing. Or not piercing. Yeah, it was piercing.
I hit him the first time too, though.
Metal on metal, clang clang.
Yeah. Upon hearing all of that, and like after hitting it as hard as I did, and hearing the clank of the metal, I'm gonna look at my fist and like almost like the white Power Ranger when he I'm gonna Ghost Slayer the tip of my blade. And then snap and strike again at the one that I hit.
Let's see it. Holy shit. God damn. It's the same one you already hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As it just, like, the force of it cracks the two cuffs completely open, and it falls to the ground limp, no longer animated.
Yeah.
As
Who knew?
the other will turn and attempt to swing at you once again, and roll another 11. Just beat it to death. The patented Carrion Crown Death Ball. Let's see it.
Does Ghost Slayer have charges, or you can use it whenever?
No, you can use it basically once per turn at your discretion.
Wow, that is broken.
Yes.
And it's a swift action.
Correct. As long as you have the action economy for it, I should say you can use it every turn.
I'm gonna take out a shuriken and throw it at it.
Okay. I'll say it's a -2 because it's an exotic weapon. It might be -4, but we'll just say -2.
Nice 1d2.
Yeah, fat little 1d2.
Chase, I have a question for you when Brommus' turn's done.
Sure.
Bam. Crit confirmed.
No big deal.
I mean, you got to make the actual attack roll too.
I hold it behind my head. What's the attack?
It's 1d20. Actually, in your case, it'd be 1d20 plus Dex mod. So 1d20 plus 1 plus BAB, which is 3. So 1d20 plus 4 minus 2. Doesn't hit anyway. Okay. Just
Did it look cool?
you throw a ninja star like Ken and Q, like, yeah! Just hits the wall. Everybody looks at you. Alright.
Rock boat will attack.
Oh. Again, both talons strike true and essentially bounce off as he rips into it, but there's no tangible damage. They drag and scrape along the surface, but there's no cuts, there's no gouges, there's no rends. Widegrowl?
Chase, real quick, sorry.
Yeah, sure.
I was just reading Ghost Slayer.
Mhm.
And it says if the imbued weapon has an +2 or greater function, touch weapon, a way can damage. And then it says painful stare is precision damage. So what does that mean? And
So-
piercing precision.
No. So sneak attack and painful stare, and I think there's something Inquisitors have, is classified as precision damage. Which doesn't crit. It's like a special type of damage that's multiplied and it's added in its own way to crits and stuff. So
It says precision damage is currently 2d6, so that's 2 above.
on top of the weapon damage, which the weapon damage crits, the precision damage does not. I'll just say in this instance, because you guys are kind of struggling a little bit, this is not incorporeal or ghostly. It's a hardness issue. You guys are just not doing enough damage other than Blake. You have to bypass a certain number.
A certain amount of damage.
Which is crazy because you guys are hitting like stupid high attack rolls, but just low damage rolls. For the most part. So what the part of Ghost Slayer that you're talking about, Blake, is not accessible yet. You can do you can use it to do precision damage, yes, but you don't get the ghost touch function yet. You're not at that. You don't have that enhancement bonus on the weapons.
So we didn't even have to do it there because
No, it effectively did nothing. You just hit hard enough to hit it both times. Okay. Yeah.
But if I did hit it, I would have had to roll 2 d6s on top of the damage.
No, it's already built into your painful stare dagger attacks. It's already programmed in, and it does its own math and stuff, so you don't have to worry about that.
That's why I'm hitting so hard.
That's why you're hitting like a fucking truck, yeah. And every every 2 levels or every 4 levels, you get another precision die.
Yeah.
So it just gets higher and higher and higher.
Okay, I got you. Sorry.
Okay, John.
All right, I got nothing else besides hitting him with my long sword, so I'm just gonna do it again.
Oof. Is it again? It's just like wildly flying around, dodging all this shit.
It's just like
back to Valan.
I'm gonna acid splash him.
Okay. Oh, that will hit, but again, it sort of bounces off, seemingly not doing much, and it will get an attack of opportunity for the cast. There's no point to... I don't know, maybe.
No, it doesn't hit. I have
No.
21.
Oh, lucky. Lucky. Okay. Alafair?
So as I watch the other set disintegrate and crinkle onto the floor, I'll turn to his little friend and say, "Your turn," and cast Doom on it.
Oh. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Just so you guys know.
mindless. So there's like a 50% chance it doesn't go off this turn. Like you could still cast it on it. Normally you wouldn't, but you took that feat.
Right, yeah.
Let me just double check. So no con, low light, immunity to mind altering effect. Yeah, so okay, that let me just double check the rule on that real quick. I have to look at something on your sheet, so bear with me.
It's DC 13, I think. The will save, is that what you're looking for?
No, I just want to double
yeah.
check on Bold Stare. So it gets +2 to the throw, and it's 50% to ignore, which doesn't end the effect, but continues. So, okay. It needs to make a will saving throw, +2. Oh, it has a -5 to will, so, you know. Aha! Alright, so it is affected.
Shaken.
And it is shaken. So that is -2 basically to everything. For 1 minute per level. And I need to roll 1d100. So 50 and up, it takes the effect. 49 and below, it doesn't take the effect this turn. And I'll have to like keep doing that turn by turn. Oops. Forgot to roll the hour. Okay, yeah, so it is doomed.
And then I'll just fucking kill it.
You can't cast and attack.
Oh, I thought I could without
No.
moving.
Mm-mm.
Well, that's okay. Now someone else can kill it. Hopefully it'll help it being shaken, I would assume.
-2 penalty on its attack rolls, saves, skill checks, and ability checks. Possibly.
Cool.
Alright. Okay, so it's going to be at a -2. It's going to, like, sensing the frustration of Widegrowl, is going to, like, turn and try to strike at him and mock. Oh my god, no, wait, don't tell me that fucking... It's a 17, not a 19.
Oh, it misses.
Oh, nice. All right. Okay. Brommus and Darakb.
Aqua will attack again because he doesn't understand he's a dumb bird.
Ugh. It hurts so bad.
Brommus will draw his axe. No, end his turn.
Okay. As unfortunately, both attacks do hit, but again, just glance off the thing. Back to Widegrowl.
I'm also a dumb bird and don't understand, so I'm going to attack again with my sword.
Unfortunately, that's not going to make it.
I look over.
John, you could always like try to pin it or something too, you know?
You guys are just struggling so hard to kill a pair of fucking handcuffs floating in the air.
I look over at Darakb and like give him this weird look, like, yeah, seriously, what's going on here?
It's like a flying greased pig. All right, Valan.
I'm gonna cast Ghost Slayer on Telos.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack.
All right. Oof. Like just fucking sparking through the air. Alafair?
I'm pissed.
You all feel that it's mocking you.
One second. Let me look at. No, that's fine. I'll just, yeah, I'm just gonna let out a fucking scream and swing at it.
Oh. Minimal damage. That sucks. You hit,
Well,
but
do I get the, oh, never mind, you said it's in there, right?
yeah, it's already, but they were both ones, both precision die. If you hover over it, it'll show you.
Mm-hmm. Literally I rolled 3 natural ones in that.
That's crazy. Yeah, so it hits, but it glances off once again, and it will turn and taunting strike at you again. For a big old 8. Jesus, this is dragon. Brommus?
Dragon.
As soon as I lift up my axe and I hit him, I fucking kill him. I bundle him up with his other shackle and I shit on them both.
Good, because you hit and you definitely damage it. There's a very visible chip in one of the cuffs. It's rent pretty deep, although it is still floating.
Oh, okay, cool. We get to keep fighting it. Awesome.
Just kidding, retcon, because it's we're about that time. Yeah, how do you want to do it?
Just as I said, I take my axe lifted in the air and I slice him into the ground. I grab the other one and I pull down my pants and I shit on both of them. So I mark this room with my shit.
You hear rich laughter in the distance, slowly fading away.
I don't like that.
We're all marking our territory.